morning, friends. This is Deepak from Appetarea, and morning time is the best time to learn anything new. So today at the tea time, we are going to learn about the bottom bar with navigation drawer. So how you can have a navigation drawer on your bottom bar is the topic of this video, and this is another video of our bottom bar series. So bottom bar is we have seen earlier, bottom bar is a replacement for our app bar or action bar, and we can have everything, like we can have options menu as well as a navigation drawer on your bottom bar similar to the app bar. So in this video we will learn about that. So let's see how to do it. So here I am using Android Studio version 3.5. I'll create a new project. I'll select the empty activity and I'll name this project as Bottom App Bar with Drawer, and I'll click on finish. Now project is building. Okay, so our project is ready. Now first of all, to add the support of this material components or the bottom app bar, you need to first add the Maven into your project Gradle file, this build.gradle file. So you need to type here in your in your build.gradle file, under build script you need to write Maven URL, and in this URL you need to provide https://maven.google.com and click on sync now. Then you need to add the dependencies in your app build.gradle file. So you need to open this file, and here in the dependencies you need to add implementation, and here you need to write com.google.android.material 1.0.0 alpha 1. So this is to import the library in our project. Now just click on sync now again to sync this library in our project. Okay, now we want to add we can close these Gradle files now, and we want to add this app bar on our activity. So I'll just enable the preview. So this is our activity. Now we want to add the bottom app bar on our activity. Now to do that, first we need to add the support in our activity. So, or you can say the style, bottom app bar style into the activity. So you need to add the attribute in your root element, style equal to @style / widget dot material components dot bottom app bar, right? So this will add the style or support into your activity. Now you need to add the coordinator layout in your activity. So I'll add coordinator layout, width and height as a match parent. So it is added into the activity. Now you can type it here for the bottom app bar, or you can simply drag the bottom app bar and drop it here in the coordinator layout. So now the bottom app bar is added to your activity. Now you can see the text file in the text mode, it is added. Okay, now to add, so this is to add the bottom app bar in your project. Now to add the navigation drawer, first we need to show the hamburger menu or the navigation menu icon here on our bottom app bar. So to do that, first we need to create the icon. So to create the icon, I'll right click on the app folder, say new vector asset, and here I will search for a menu icon, and you can see here. So I'll just say okay, and I'll name this as IC underscore menu. I'll change the color to white, and I'll say next and finish. Okay, now this icon file is added in our project. Now to attach or to add this icon on the bottom app bar as a navigation icon, you need to add the attribute called as app colon navigation icon equal to @drawable / IC menu. So you can see as soon as we have added that attribute, the icon is visible on the bottom app bar. Now it is available on the bottom app bar. Now we need to handle or we need to add or show the menus on this navigation icon. Click of a navigation icon. Now here we are going to use the bottom sheet fragment. In our earlier videos of bottom sheet and bottom sheet dialog, there is one more component called as bottom sheet fragment, which we are going to use here, which will again coming from the bottom of the activity, and there we can show our navigation icons or the menus, right? So first of all, we need to add the menu file of like which are the menus we are going to show on the click of this navigation icon. So for that, you need to look for the folder called as menu, and if it is not there, then you need to create. So just right click on the res folder and create a directory called as menu. Everything should be in a small case. I'll say okay. Now you can see the menu folder is here. Now you need to add the menu resource file into this folder. So I'll say new menu resource file, and I'll name it as nav underscore drawer underscore menu. So this is my file where I'm going to show all my menus. So I'll quickly add 3 menu items, just any menu items. I'm just going to create random menu items which will be coming as a navigation under the navigation drawer, right? So I have created 3 items. Okay, now these items are added. Now we are going to add 3 icons for these items. So we'll just create few random icons. So I'll say app, right click on the app folder, new vector asset, and I'll create some random assets or random icons. So I'll say camera. I'll use this one. I will name it as IC camera, and I'll say next and finish. Similarly, I will add 2 more vector assets. Okay, I'll search for say folder. I'll use this one. Say okay, and IC underscore folder. Next, finish, and the last one, new vector asset, and here I will say photo, and this one, no problem. Okay, so these are my 3 icons: camera, folder, and photo. And now in this menu items, we will set IDs to all the menu items, title and the icon. So for the first menu, I'll say nav menu 1 and set the title as nav menu 1, and I'll choose the icon. So for this, I'll select IC camera. The same way for the second, I will say nav menu 2, now menu 2, and select the icon, say folder. And for the third one, now menu 3, now menu 3, and the last icon, that is photo. So now this is our menu file is ready. Now we are going to show these menus on the click of the navigation drawer icon, right? So now, as I said, we are going to use the bottom sheet dialog fragments, right? So we are going to use the fragment which will come when we click on the navigation icon, right? So for that, first we need to add the fragment in our project. So right click on again on the app folder, say new fragment, and I'll select this blank fragment. I'll name this fragment as navigation drawer fragment. Navigation drawer fragment. And before creating this, as I'm going to create the empty fragment, I'll just uncheck this options called as include fragment factory methods and include interface callbacks, because these will add some methods which we are not required in this example. So I'll just remove that and say finish. Okay, now our fragment is ready. But this fragment is extending from a class called as fragment, and we want for this example we want it to extend from the class called as bottom sheet dialog fragment. So I'll just change that fragment to bottom sheet dialog fragment. Okay, now this is to just extend the class base class. Now we need to add, or we need to inflate the menus, the fragments, the menus which we have created in this nav drawer underscore menu file. We want to inflate those on this fragment. So first of all, we need to drag a navigation view on the fragment. So just add the navigation view, and you can delete this text view which is not required. So I've added a navigation view on my fragment XML file, and in that navigation view we need to set the ID. So I will call that as navigation view, that is the ID, and we need to also set the menu. So let's check if it is having yes menu, and here you need to type menu / nav drawer menu. So you can see now it is showing this navigation view. It's showing the menus which we have created on our this file mat@menu nav drawer menu, right? So this is it in the fragment XML file. Now we need to handle the click of all these menus. Okay, so we need to modify this on create view method, and we need to first get the output of this inflate method in a object of a class called as view. So we'll get the view in this inflate, and we will return the view, right? So just simply saving the output of this method in a view, and then we are returning that view. Now what is this inflate method? Inflate method is used to convert your XML file into a programmable or a visible view. So this inflate method is just inflating this XML file which we have created here, and it will just give the output to us in this view variable. Now through this view, now we can access the menu items which we have added here in the menu file, right? So from this view, now we have to create the object of a navigation view class is equal to view dot find view by id r dot id dot navigation view. That is the ID of our navigation view, and here in the navigation view we will set navigation item selected listener. So when user will select or click on any item from the navigation drawer, this listener will execute. So we'll say new on navigation item selected listener, right? So we have this method called as on navigation item selected, which will get executed when user will select any of the menu item, and we'll get the object of the menu item which has been clicked by the user. So let's say if user clicks on the nav menu 1 which is having a camera icon, then we'll get the object of that menu item here. So now to identify which menu item is clicked, we need to write a switch case, and before that we need to get the ID of that menu in a variable called as ID. So I have declared an int ID equal to menu item dot get item ID. So this will return us the ID, whether it is a nav menu 1, 2 or 3, and here we need to write a switch case on the ID, and we will say case r.id nav menu 1. So this is nav menu 1. When user will click on this, we will show a toast message. Here to pass the context, you need to call the get activity method, and here I will say nav menu 1 click, and we need to break from here. So same way we will add 2 more cases, and here we will add the condition as nav menu 2 and nav menu 3. That's it. It is still showing? No, it's not showing error. So that's it. So this is the click listener of all the menu items. So whenever user will click on any menu item, we are going to show this. We are going to see this different menu toast messages. Now, on a click of a navigation icon, we want to show this drawer. So we have created a drawer fragment, and we are showing the click listeners. Now to link this navigation drawer to your activity, we need to go to open our main activity.java file. First, this is an optional step. If you want to hide the existing action bar on the top, you need to say if the set get support action bar not equal to null, then get support action bar dot hide. So we will check if the action bar is there, we can hide it, and this is again an optional step. So if we are already having a like we are going to use the bottom app bar, so we want to hide the existing action bar, so you can use this. Now we need to create the object of the bottom app bar. So we'll say bottom app bar is equal to find view by id r.id.bottom app bar. So this is the bottom app bar which we have added earlier in our activity, right? So we have created object of that in our main activity. Now on this bottom app bar object, we'll say set navigation on click listener. So it is set navigation on click listener, right? So this listener will fire when user will click on the navigation icon. So we'll say new on click listener. So this is the click listener when user will click on the icon, and here we want to show the fragment, the bottom sheet fragment, which will come up when user will click on that. So here we'll say navigation drawer fragment bottom nav fragment is equal to new navigation drawer fragment. So this is the fragment class which we have added in our project. So we have created object of that which we want to show when user will click on the icon. So that's why we have created the object, and then we will say bottom nav fragment dot show, and here you need to say get support fragment manager comma, we need to pass some tag, so we'll say tag. That's it. So this much, after adding this line, it will show the fragment when user will click on the navigation icon. So now we'll connect the phone to the machine and we'll see the output of this project. Okay, the phone is connected to my computer now, so I'll just click on this run app button and we'll see the output. So this is the output of our project. You can see the hamburger menu or the navigation drawer icon on the left hand side at the bottom. If I click on that, you can see the fragment is coming from the bottom. That is our bottom sheet of fragment, and it is showing the nav menu. So if I click on any menu, it will show the toast and it will close the fragment. Right. So there are few more videos which are coming from the BottomAppBar series, where like you can see what all or what different things you can do with the BottomAppBar. So thank you for watching, guys. Hope this video will help you. Please like and comment on the video if you have any doubt about this video or any video of our channel, and don't forget to share it with your friends, those who want to learn new things in Android. And please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to press the bell button so that you can get the notification as soon as we will upload the new video on our channel. Thank you.